Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to the Tarot mini forecast for the month of February for the fire signs. Try to say that really fast. And I am using the Syrian Starseed Tarot, which are massively huge cards and they're very, very different as well. So I'm really interested to see what we get this month. So I'm starting off with Aries. Okay, and let's see what message comes through for Aries for the month. And I do apologize if the lighting just changes on its own because it's been doing it the entire time I've been doing these videos today, but we'll see what happens. I have asked for obviously the support and protection. It's always a good idea whenever you're listening to the internet. I know it sounds silly, but when you're listening to the internet, be sure that you're asking for protection around yourself, because the negative energies are just everywhere at the moment, and we all need to be strong. So here we go, starting with Aries. Okay, let's see, look at the size of these. Okay, so I have to do them sideways. Aries. Okay, Aries. All right, Aries. What you got? The Five of Chalices, which in most decks is called the Five of Cups. Okay, but this is not most decks. This is going to have a different meaning for you as well. Okay, so let me just focus on this for a second. All right, what I'm feeling here for Aries is, although you've made a decision at the moment, and although it's been right, the decision that you've made has not been taken lightheartedly. You've had a lot of thought in this. And you thought that you were going to be extremely happy once you've made that decision. But inside of yourself, you're just, really hurting. It's like a lot of the pain from the past is coming up. A lot of memories are coming up for you. And sometimes I see this where, people have been in a long-term relationship, or, a relationship that was quite meaningful. Maybe there's children involved, or, just something that is quite different to a regular type of relationship, I guess. And you've been feeling this build up to leave or separate, or you knew it was coming, and you felt that when you finally made that decision for it to happen, that it would be just easy. Finally I've got rid of the situation, finally I'm going to find the right person for me. And then you fall into a heap and it's like, why am I feeling this way? Okay, so it's that kind of thing. Whether that's a relationship for you, whether that's a work relationship, something like this, and you're just feeling at the moment that perhaps you've made a wrong decision somewhere along the line. Now, for the month of February, it's going to be vital for you not to focus on where you think you've gone wrong, okay, or what you think that you've done. The purpose here is that you've made a decision. The decision has been something that you needed to do, and you are making a step in the right direction. All of these thoughts and all of these feelings and all of these emotions that are coming up are not only directly related to this decision that you've made, but they are related to inner fears as well. So something inside of you is, building in strength, something where you've been a little bit wondering, where is all this coming from? And it's just coming up and coming up and coming up. And what I've noticed as well for most of the readings that I've done today is that this emotion has been coming to the surface. These feelings have been coming up. People have been wondering what they are, and it's time to transform them into something positive. Okay, so even though you feel that in some way you've made a really big mistake and you feel lost and you feel alone within yourself, something is transforming inside of you. Give yourself a chance for that to take place. Even though if you thought that by moving on and moving ahead you were just going to not have to worry about that anymore, it's still there, and there's this feeling inside of you of, have I made the right decision, kind of thing. You have to keep on plugging forward. And as you can see here, the Five of Chalices, she's sitting outside, sitting near water. So maybe that is also a message for you to do the same, to help you to recharge. And we always know that water is emotion. So, a lot of emotion coming to the surface. So be around something that's going to allow that to occur. Okay? This month is about you being bold and being strong and still acknowledging your feelings, etc. But don't feel like you've done the wrong thing all the time because you beat yourself up all the time. It's not your fault. And if you're going through a stage of loss, or you know someone who's going through a deep grieving process, I know it's your nature to take that on board and be empathetic about it, but see if you're picking up other people's energy. See if they're not really even your own feelings, by doing a clear out. Try not to absorb the energies around you that are sad, because it doesn't help you. You are far too sensitive for it, and it really breaks you down much more than other star signs, I would actually say. Okay, and that's just my feeling. But this month, okay, when you see that emotion, say to yourself, instead of going, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Say, okay, why am I having this feeling at the moment? Is it my feeling, or am I picking it up from somewhere else? Why do I always feel like a loser? Why do I always feel like I've made the wrong decision when I know in my heart it was the right thing to do? If you know in your heart, and your heart is intending the right thing, you never are wrong. Okay, so don't question something that you've just done or are about to do. Do it for your highest good. That is the message for you for the month of February. So hopefully that helps Aries out there. Okay, hopefully you'll know what I'm talking about, because I just get the message, and that's it. I just the channel. There you go. Okay, so Leo, let's see. What is Leo up to? Oh my God. All right, here we go. Leo. Okay, I need a deep breath here. Leo. Solar deity. Look at this. Okay, hopefully you can see this nicely. Look at that. Okay, this is a really good card for Leo, because we do like to feel that we are the lions of the entire fire signs, that we're the tough ones or something. And this card comes up here as a really amazing card of happiness for you and change of direction. Things going really, really quickly. Things shifting and moving. But also that you are feeling, or have been feeling, a lot of tiredness, a lot of moodiness, a lot of, inner conflict. Okay, it's been a struggle. There's been a lot of struggles going on, okay, for many people, but with the Leo sort of energy, the struggle that comes up is a little bit difficult, because we tend to not want to show anybody when we are struggling, okay, because that's what it's like to be a tough tiger, tough lion. You sort of feel very weak if you are to allow your sad side or your struggling side to show. You don't want to let anyone see that. It's a weakness that you feel other people will use against you later, since that's what's happened in the past. Okay, someone finds a weakness of yours and then they exploit that weakness, and it happens constantly throughout our life. But here we've made some kind of a breakthrough, and I say we because I'm a Leo as well, even though I don't know where all this information is coming from. I'm just feeding it to you guys, but it is we've made a breakthrough. We've changed in our thought process. We've changed direction in what we thought we were going to do, and changed it into something that we're going alone as well. We're moving out alone, and we're traveling alone in this, and it's not really ideal for us, because we do like to have people around us and things, but there's something that you really need to undertake, and it has to be undertook on your own, and you're feeling the strength from that now. A week or so ago you were feeling kind of like, oh, have I made the right decision kind of thing, or I don't know how I'm going to do this is going to be really, really hard, and all that kind of feeling. And now something's shifted and something's changed, and you're feeling that push. Okay, and you need to know that there is happiness here. You know, there is happiness, there is a connection with people, there is something that is bringing you more into alignment of who you are. There's also a lot of healing going on for the month of February, where you're opening up your heart, mind and soul to this and allowing the process to take place. And the way that you've been feeling and the suffering and all that are all sort of attunements and adjustments to this new path, okay? So walk it with pride. You know, you are strong. You are amazingly strong. And you do things that other people would only think about doing. You go ahead and do it, okay? There needs to be some credit there for you. And if you can't get it from anywhere else, give yourself credit for what you've achieved. You know, keep on moving towards where you feel you need to go. I know it's difficult. You know, I know it's hard, because you look at me, I've been all around the world and I'm still looking for that place where I feel like I really belong, you know. And that may have come up for you as well for this new moon, where do I belong? Because it was sitting in Aquarius, so it's like, you know, where do I feel right? And it was quite hard to get an answer over the last few days. But for February, look at you. You're moving strong. You're moving ahead. You don't know how things are going to happen right at this second, but you're going to do it anyway, like you always do. And there are many, many abundant surprises for you along the way because you are doing this. Okay? Don't feel that you need to suffer alone, though. One thing, even me, of all people, I do forget to let them have it. Let the universe have all my stuff, you know. I forget sometimes, and I try to figure it out. And that's when everything goes crazy, you know, and you end up crying and you end up in bed for a while and all that kind of stuff. Give it up and keep on moving forward. And if it starts getting hard, give it all up again. And that is the message for Leo. A time of happiness for February, a time of movement, moving forward, doing what you need to do, but that you'll have that strength and you'll have that support that you need to push you into the right direction. Okay? So that's for Leos and Sagittarius. Okay, these big cards here. Ready? Here we go. Sagittarius. There we go. What you got? The Two of Orbs. Look at this. Okay, so obviously we're getting this feeling of balance again here. You can see this. Sorry, I'm trying to stop the hiccups. You can see this lady here. She's trying to, well, she is walking across the water, and obviously you need great balance in order for that to occur. And this is something for you, for Sagittarius, is that you've been working on this, feeling this balance within. But I'm just getting this feeling that you want to leave a situation and you want to get out of there, and it's doing your head in. You know, you're thinking about this all the time, looking for solutions, looking for ways out. It just seems like there's so many people involved. It's like this domino effect. Like if you started, if you said something now, then, you know, it's going to be all these other people that you need to deal with. Again, I need to say that this year is all about you. It's about you finding you, not pushing your own feelings aside for everybody else. And, you know, the Two of Orbs here is saying that you need to come into balance with your feelings, with your emotions, with the people around you. And it seems to me that you need a whole fresh new start. And although there may be arguments about where that's going to be and what you're going to do, you seem to be the one that needs to make this decision now, you know, and just make the decision and move forward into something new. It doesn't matter where it is, it doesn't matter what you're doing, it just needs to be something new so you can find that balance in yourself again. Try your best not to worry about the thoughts and the feelings of other people. so much about what they're going to say, what they're going to do, how they're going to survive. This is about you, because when you can do it and you can lift yourself and you can survive and you can keep moving ahead, that is all the inspiration and courage anybody else needs. They start falling into that. And something that, again, that I've had to say for quite a few cards today is, you know, this is about you, and it's about your inner strength, and finding your way forward regardless about what anyone else thinks. Because for far too long, and this is for all of us really, far too long we are concerning ourselves with the needs of others who sleep quite fine at night, and they're not worrying about us. All right, they're just worrying about when the next lot of money's coming in, or you know, when you're going to treat them again, you know, that kind of thing. They're not worrying about how you're doing that, and it's time for you to worry about yourself. Find that balance, make that decision, and go for it, and be the boss. You know, be in control of your own life instead of everybody else having control over you through your emotions, you know, and through the way that you think. And it, you know, it's up to you if you do that or not, but this is a really good time to do so. And that is the message for February for Sagittarius. Move ahead now. It's time to do it for you, and forget the rest, you know. It's really, really important you do this. Fresh new start. And you'll see that everything falls into place for you. Once you make that decision and just go for it, you'll see that everything begins to fall into place for you, you know, bit by bit. Okay? So that's the message for Sagittarius. So I hope that you enjoyed those messages for this month, and remembering that you can get freebies and things at my website, or if you want personal intensive healing or personal spiritual mentoring, please have a look at my programs that are available, which is one-on-one, and also have a look at my free books too, and also just some readings if you would like to have a 6-month forecast or just some deeper soul aligning readings. Please check out my website as well, and you'll find all the links below. But until the next time, wishing you an awesome February, and I will be here with the February guidance as well really, really soon. So blessings and love to you all, and goodbye for now.